Anne Moylan was born July 17, 1939, to her parents Loretta and Jewel Moylan. She had a great childhood, always enjoying her strong Irish Catholic traditions. She grew up with her two brothers, Tom and Bill, and one sister, Mary, in Kansas City, Missouri. She attended St. Louis Parish School and went to Hogan High School. While young Anne was in high school, she joined a club called the Girls Solidarity Group. Every president of the Girls Solidarity Group turned out to answer God's call to be a sister. Monsignor Fosh Gala helped oversee the group, and when young Anne was elected president, he asked her if she was going to become a sister. You see, every president of the Girls Solidarity Group eventually became a sister. The teenage Anne balked at the idea first. She said there was no way she was going to become a sister, but after a time she began to feel the special calling from God. She made a decision to go and talk to Monsignor Fosh Gala about it. The first time she knocked on his door, he was not home. The second time, the same thing happened. He was not there. She made a decision on her third attempt. If he was home and opened the door, that would be her sign that God did want her to be a sister, and her mind would be made up. And yes, he did open the door on the third visit. Aren't we so blessed he did? I guess things do happen for a reason. So in August 1957, the same year she graduated high school, Anne entered the Sisters of Charity. Her first duty as a novice was to teach second grade at St. Daniel's School in Chicago. She taught in full habit and loved her job. She also loved all 62 of her students. Yes, that's right, 62 second graders in one classroom. That summer, after her teaching year was over, she was sent to Montana to help out a children's orphanage. The love she felt for the orphan children was immediate. She was pleased when she later moved to Denver, Colorado to work with orphan boys. She was particularly fond of the younger children and spent 18 years working with the children ages 6 months to 6 years. Those 18 years came to an end when Sister Anne went home to take care of her ailing father. For a while she was at Sacred Heart Parish here in Topeka, and then she came to Most Part of Mary Parish. During the week she worked as a kindergarten and first grade aide, and on the weekends she'd travel home to tend to her folks. Then another calling in 1995, Father Frank Crishy asked Sister Anne to take over the ministry to the aging. Well, it's not in her nature to say no, and so of course she took it over. Sister Anne was quoted saying, "I walked in not knowing one thing about it except the experience of taking care of my own parents." Well, that experience must have been enough, because what a tremendous job she has done. At Christmas time this past year, she and her tremendous corps of volunteers were ministering to 213 people in our community. She does hospital visits, home visits, Eucharistic ministering, a prayer pager ministry, a prayer blanket ministry. She has just become involved with Topeka Jump, an organization that seeks justice for all walks of life, especially the widowed, the orphaned, and the poor. When asked what keeps her going, Sister Anne replied, "I love people, I love working with the sick and the dying." She says it is sometimes difficult, especially when someone is alone in their death journey and has no one else to be with them but her. But she is glad she is there with them. She says her heart has also become accustomed to receiving special messages from God when she needs to visit someone because her time here is almost over. She encourages all the dying to go and look for Mary in her open arms. And isn't it wonderful she is here with us at our Most Pure Heart of Mary? Sister, thank you for opening your arms to us, for quietly taking care of us, and for loving us like you do. We love you. You're amazing.
You're awesome.
You rock. Thank you. You're the best. You're awesome. You're amazing. Thank you for praying for us. How do you do it? Thank you. Thank you for serving us. You're the best. How do you do it? Thank you. We love you.
We are so grateful.
Thank you, Sister Ann.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister Ann.
You rock.
We love you, Sister Ann.
The work you do is so important.
Thank you.
Sister Ann, you are an inspiration to us all.